know them a real hangout. In case she ain't know, this bang out. Over 24/7 like the trap house. Big boss, big talk on the air now.
Yes, sir. You know what time it is. It's your boy DJ Dot Bangers. We got Jake Stats in the building. We got Tone Jones in the building. What's happening?
What's going on with you, my boy?
What's happening, man? Hey, look, we got a special guest too, man. EJ Rogers, aka Coolest Nigga. Where your mic at? Go ahead and say what's up.
What it do, what it do, what it is. One on foolish.
You're tuned into Love. You're tuned into Love. You're tuned into Love Bang Out. You're tuned into Love Bang Out with Doc Bangers on Round Here Radio.
Over the musical break, you know, we was talking about different artists in the city and like, you know, how we feel like the city will sit down there and bring out the best in you. It's either gonna bring out the best or the worst in you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Foolish. Kind of expound on that a little bit for me, bro. A little bit like what you was talking about.
What I mean by the city will bring it out you, it's like it'll tell you who need to be here, who don't need to be here. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I feel like the music scene is very saturated here. Cause you got the young crowd and then you got the other crowd and then you got like how y'all speaking, y'all got the vet crowd. You know, and it's a lot of people that done, you know what I'm saying, been in the vet crowd for a long time. And they don't get acknowledged no more, but the people that was around when they first came out, they like, oh, that's, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's whoever.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Man, we was talking about Kobe the Shooter. You know what I mean? And like we just played one of his tracks. And I was saying, you know, I feel like Kobe getting better. You know, but you know, from everybody else, they saying he not necessarily getting better, he just becoming more experienced with it.
I got a question, Swagg, and it actually came from somebody that's on my IG. Shout out to Pompey. But he was asking, what's the difference between being better or is it the same?
No, it's different. Anybody can get better at something all you want to. You can not know how to cut hair, but get good at cutting hair. You only get experience from being good at cutting hair over an extended period of time, though. So you learn how to cut hair. You cutting hair for 3 months.
You're getting better.
You're getting better.
Right.
But you quit. Are you experienced?
No. You got better though.
You got better.
Okay. I get what you're doing.
But you never got experience. You never learned from your mistake. You after 3 months, you got better, but you quit.
Now you gotta start all over.
Now you gotta start exactly.
All over,
Artists. Yep. Okay, y'all get in the booth and you're rapping a certain way and you're throwing a bunch of music out there and then y'all get better at something. Or you get better at your stage presence, or you get better at your delivery, you choose better track. You get better at something. That don't mean you experience, because you can get better in a month or two, depending on what producer or engineer you're working with.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Your resources can make you get better right then.
Right.
But that don't mean you have the experience. You can take a nobody who's a nobody, and guess what? He's better because he works with Spielberg, or he works with Jorge, or he works with Pompey, or he works with Akeem, or he works with Bizzo, or he works with Bizzo B. You see what I'm saying? Like certain, not saying nothing to get into. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's just who you put them with.
Right.
Instantly, you get better.
Yeah.
Experience? No. Experience only come from longevity and consistency.
They put me in a box. Being that you funny, now you can't be in the rap crowd with us.
Take you serious.
Right.
We can't take you serious
On that level.
But then when you hear my music, like, dang, boy, you dope. Why you ain't blew up yet? Because y'all got me in this box, man. I feel like if you got talent, you supposed to express it any type of way you can.
Right.
Whatever worked for you, or however, you know what I'm saying, use that to get there. And then you can do that.
Well, since you know they putting you in that box, why not use that to your advantage? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's why I started putting my personality. That's why I started putting my personality in my videos. Because it was, dang. Because in the beginning when I first came out, when I dropped Drippin', I was like, okay. But that wasn't my type of, it wasn't my style. I can honestly admit and say, you know what, that ain't my type of style. As far as like the stuff I was talking about, as far as the lyrics, all that. But then when I started, like, okay, let me put my personality in and just, you know what I'm saying, speak and be real, you know what I'm saying? Because I had fake chains on in the video. All that junk. You know what I'm saying? I had the blind stripe in my head, all that junk. I was trying to get noticed. It happened. But then it kind of died down when people was like, hey man, like I don't know this dude.
Right.
But then when I started putting my personality into it, that's when people started gravitating to me more. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's when the comedy, then the acting started with J. Paul. Yeah. Then when I did Rose, when I did with Reese and all that junk. You know what I'm saying? That's when Love HipHop Augusta type junk. Yeah. Then that's when I just started putting my more music out.
When it comes to your acting and then doing stand-up, what do you like more?
I really love music more because you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I worked on it for a very long time. That's why I'm so confident with it because like I put a lot of work into it. Like I was spending money on studio time when I couldn't even pay my rent. You know what I'm saying? Going to the studio because I was going. The first time I went to the studio, I paid $100, and I didn't get
dedication.
I did not get what I was supposed to get. That's how bad I wanted to do it. And then, like, I listened to the old music that I got back then, and it was horrible. Now, versus the music I got now, I would not listen to me back then. But I stayed consistent. I stayed working on it, kept writing. And then you got to get all the bull junk out. Then you know what I'm saying, you gotta get to your subject matter and make what type of substance you got in your music. So that's what, you know what I'm saying, that's what I put all my work into. That's why I say I love music more. But as far as being comical, you know what I'm saying, that just came natural, like just growing up, watching movies, watching, you know what I'm saying, Eddie Murphy, all of them. So, you know what I'm saying, it just built in my personality.
That's who you are.
So I want to ask you a question.
What's up?
Do you feel like you've gotten better or more experienced?
I'll say I'm experienced. Mm-hmm. The reason why I don't know if I'm saying it confidentially, you know what I'm saying? Being that I have put in the work, I have done invested my money, I have made big moves, but it just ain't quite happened to me yet. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as getting better, everybody need room to grow. Every artist needs room to grow because you ain't the best thing. That's the reason why a lot of artists, when they do take a break, you can tell what they done did with their pen, like when they drop a new album. That's why when an artist will drop a song, then they'll drop an album, and then they'll take a break for like 3, 4, 5 months, then they come back with some better junk. Like, okay, this album was better than that one. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's how
we're gonna keep it going with the bang out right now. Independent artist music. Let's go.
Bang out.
Bang out.
You're tuned into the Bang Out with Doc Bangers on Round Here Radio.
Hey, Round Here Radio, you feel me?
About time for a little ball. I'm gonna show you how to get a pussy in the best ball. Clean up the top, get a hold down the run. This a motherfucking drip ball. And a cool on the shit talk in your 51 kind. Man, don't slip off, put it all in the mouth, finna fucking up a little.
We still got a special co-host in the building. What's happening?
Yeah, what it do?
All right, man, so I asked you a question. I want to know, would you ever do reality TV?
Yes, I would.
What he do?
Would it be based on? What would it be based on?
My 7 kids, my baby mamas, my wife, all that.
Yeah.
All that. It'll be based around my everyday life, cause man, everything I go through, that junk is real. There ain't no faking about it. It ain't built for the weak.
What are some of the challenges that you willing to share? You know what I'm saying? That you can't go through as far as trying to be
just waking up, going to work, man, and getting through the day.
That's more than enough, right?
Man, look, man. Not only that, like dealing with I got 4 kids in home, and then I got 3 kids out of home, and then it's always a battle between you don't spend enough time here, you don't spend enough time there. You working on your music and you working on your comedy, you doing this, that, and third, but you ain't spending time where you need to spend time in, and everybody's saying I just need to be a regular worker and stay focused on that. It's an everyday. A lot of people don't believe that it can happen because they because of society and what somebody else gonna say and all that other junk.
Let's keep it going, bro. Like, with all that around you.
The main thing is staying focused. That's the main thing with me because I know for a fact I'm somebody. That's why I'm so cocky. That's why I'm so arrogant and confident. Because the thing about it is, I ain't never think I was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, be able to reel in these people. But then being that I have reeled in a lot of people and, you know what I'm saying, came in contact with good people, you know what I'm saying? It's just staying focused. Staying focused, staying consistent. You know what I'm saying? I had my ups and downs when I fell back from a lot of stuff. And then I just got right back to it. So.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering who you was talking to when you said, would he ever do reality TV? This man was associated with a whole reality TV show, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. Tell us about that, man.
Love HipHop Augusta, rest in peace, my girl, recent cut, man. For real. We was, it was for real. The show was parody, but the behind the scenes stuff behind it, if we would have filmed that, it would have blew up off that. But it was just so much stuff going on, so much drama, so much he say, she say, everybody feeling like somebody getting more camera time.
The real footage was behind the scenes.
Man, look,
that's what would have made the money.
Shout out my sister, Shawty Star. Shout out my partner, Big Scam. Bruh, when it was, I say it was kind of like a us against them thing. As you know what I'm saying, the whole cast was feeling a certain type of way. And you had some good cast members like D-Lo, he was a good one. You know what I'm saying? Who else?
Cedric, he was in the way.
Cedric, he was good with Shamika, Ron Love. They was cool. They was cool with everything. But it was just other people just had other opinions. They felt like I was trying to take over the show. That's real.
So what you think the difference between them and you? You think they really ain't doing it for real, like how y'all doing? You feel me? Like,
but that's
y'all purpose is a little different.
What you talking about?
Like y'all purpose, like why be a part of that? Like you really got a career you trying to chase. You feel what I'm saying?
But that's the thing though. Everybody, like this is the thing. We created that. Me, Shar Star, and me. We created the situation. It was a conversation between her and J. Paul, and she was like, "Do you want to help me with it?" I was like, "Yeah, I help you do it." So then next thing you know, that's when we started coming up with the episodes, and then that's when we threw out the flyer, and everybody was like, "Oh man, this ain't for real. This ain't gonna happen for real." So then next thing you know, when the stuff started taking off, that's when everybody was like, "Oh yeah, we did this," and oh yeah, this our show type genre. It was like, alright.
But they didn't have the same energy in the beginning.
Yeah, they didn't have the same energy before it got them 100,000 views. It was like, oh yeah. Then when it happened, it's like, oh, you know, everybody against us, and it was us. Then next thing you know, that's when we started doing the episodes. When we started doing the episodes, a lot of people felt like I was getting more camera time than them. They felt like I was trying to outshine them when I'm just naturally being me. Shar was creating the episodes, and whenever you got your camera time, you had time to show and prove.
That's your time.
What you do.
But when you didn't do it, but when you see these episodes, you got people asking for certain cast members. And oh yeah, Loco Brown was one of the dope ones too.
Right.
Ain't nobody can see.
And that's how the joke was feeling, but next thing you know, people started coming at me. Well, Foolish trying to get more camera time than everybody else. We feel like he need to. So that's the reason why everything was going smooth until I ain't saying this be, you know what I'm saying, arrogant.
No name.
When I took my foot, I was like, I ain't gonna be in this episode. That's when it started to deteriorate. That's when the episodes started getting to Charlotte because people was asking what the episodes was. It was supposed to be uploaded at a certain amount of time, and it wasn't. Then next thing you know, that's why the episode went away so quick because it was a fallout. Then next thing you know, the show dispersed, and not everybody's still asking, hey, what happened with Love HipHop Augusta? That's the real, true, honest story.
Did anything good come out of it?
Know who's really with you and know who really ain't.
That's what you learn from.
That's what you really learn from that situation. Because the thing about it is, we can build a team, but then once you gotta look behind your back with the people that you supposed to be riding with, that's when it will come back. So that's the only thing. That's the only thing that it taught me. It's like, dang, bro, I thought we was supposed to be cool. Like, I thought we were supposed to be close. You know what I'm saying? You calling me your brother and you telling me you messing with me, but then in actuality, you got all this stuff going on and saying all this stuff behind me on my back, and I find it out through the grapevine.
Download the app and you an independent artist. This is your station. I give you a couple bangers, but